good day and welcome to a new video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe! Heya and welcome to Weekly Tips, where I put some sense in your tip jar. Welcome today. Today you're joined by me, Daniel, and we are going to be delving into drawing the cat's front legs. So let's hop on into this and draw these cat's front legs. So once I have gathered my reference material here, the skeletons of the cats that I have, I start drawing the leg here, the front leg, and start to just draw some of the bones and put them into their places. So this is similar to the back leg, although there are differences. And also I had to look into a little bit of what actual bones are there through those anatomy images that I did gather, and to see, they actually have like another little thumb there as well, where, the front leg doesn't really have that. As well as I wasn't, at this stage I wasn't going for accuracy. I wanted close to accuracy, but I wasn't fully going towards accuracy. This is kind of a warm up for me in a way, but it's still, drawing and learning this bone structure, this front leg. But in the long run, I'm doing this to do the whole body, to understand the whole body, because you're just trying to understand one body, and it's just focusing on one little part, its leg, its front legs. And again, I start off here, I did the back leg, and now I'm doing the front leg. I started here just drawing one image of, each leg first. Not too focused, not too super kind of accurate with this image. I'm just trying to draw it and understand and break it down to its different parts that it has, and then I can apply it and move on with the different poses of the legs and everything like that. So I do those three drawings, and then I think this one here I start out drawing two legs at a time, not just the one leg. So drawing the one leg, and then pretty much it's the same, drawing two legs at the time. It's the same image, it's just kind of reversed, but drawing it twice like that, the left leg and the right leg, front feet, whatever you want to call it, front legs, front feet, front hands, cats have hands. But yeah, you're just kind of drawing it twice in a way. Yeah, here I draw the other side of the leg. So yeah, you're drawing it twice with a different angle on that side. So it kind of, gives you a little bit more information and helps you out a little bit more practice there. But yeah, in the long run, this isn't, a great, these aren't great drawings. They aren't perfect, and didn't exactly make the um, most superb attempt, I guess, at each drawing. But it is practice for me, and I will take this further with doing the whole body of the cat, and later on in my drawings and illustrations that I do create, I will be you know doing this a little bit more, because I do have cats that I draw and things like that. So this does come in handy of knowing this kind of thing. Um, Drawing the bones, what the bones have in them, bone structure, it does really help, because when you're drawing animals, specifically cats, how big their legs are compared to the rest of their body, and where they kind of fit in, where their hands are and their thumbs are, and the other bits for their arms are. So it does really help. And then I'll delve into, do two drawings here, an interesting pose. I do another three-quarter view kind of a thing going on here. Um, they're overlapping. The the legs are overlapping here a little bit, so you can't quite see the full image of the kind of back front leg, the left leg there. But that's okay, I with having that knowledge too of what bones are there and what the bones look like, you can piece it together better, and that helps as well knowing these things. If you have a awkward pose you want to create, or there is an image of a cat where you don't quite see his back leg. Um, Knowing the structure of it can be helpful to piece it together. Um, and then from there, I just note down what each bone is. Here we go, the clavicle, the humerus, the radius, the carpals, the metacarpals, the phalanges, and the ulna. So all those different parts, just noting them down so that when I do, go ahead and draw them again, I know to look for those bones. Um, you don't exactly have to remember the name of them, or it can be helpful though. But if you can remember, it has two bones in its arm area, and then it has the smaller couples, whatever you want to call them. You can have nicknames for them, but understanding what they look like, and phalanges is kind of a common one, because there's fingers. That's really easy to remember. And humerus, the humerus bone, we all have that. The radius ulna, I'm pretty sure we have, humans have radius and ulna. So those things are kind of simple. But even if you don't remember the names, as long as you kind of know that they have two bones there and they look like this, that becomes really, really helpful. But knowing every single bone um, in the structure isn't as important as knowing, the forms and the shapes of the bones that are in that structure. That's the way I see it anyway. Hopefully this helps you. This has been the front legs. Yeah, keep drawing everyone, keep creating, and see you in the next video.